What's going on, everybody? Twigger here with another League of Legends high ELO commentary game. This time I'm going to be following Westrice, the top lane player for Team Curse. As we can see, we also have SaintVicious on the enemy team here over on the purple side playing a jungle Cho'Gath. Not a whole lot of other names that I really recognize in here. Have seen a couple of them in the high ELO, but these are the two guys that I'm really going to be focusing on, Curse Westrice and Curse SaintVicious. I did happen to miss that first blood, as you guys can see for the purple team. It did go to SaintVicious on that jungle Cho'Gath, so I'm assuming what happened, Westrice got killed, so it was probably a very good gank top, probably level 2 gank or something along those lines. Probably wasn't expecting it and just got jumped on. So we're going to start the game up here. I'm just going to kind of watch what goes on. As you can see, everybody on purple team did start with those boots. Boots are everywhere on that purple team. And really a whole lot of variation. 4 boots, and then just the Fairy Charm on Soraka, pretty standard starting item for the support. Westrice sitting at 19 CS with the Olaf at 26 with that assist. So Westrice starting off at a little bit of a disadvantage here. So going to be interesting to see how that picks up. As we can see, SaintVicious is going for another gank. So I think he's really trying to make Westrice's life just a living hell at this point. So there he is, but luckily Westrice kind of saw that coming. Cho'Gath missed his Q, and Westrice kind of gets out there unscathed. Just going to kind of see what else is going on. Oh, look at that attack right there, and he does get the kill. So very nicely done. I'm just going to rewind that a little bit so that way we all can kind of see what's going on. Oh, that's not the right time at all. Let's put it back a little bit further. So it looks like there was just an engage. They were both at about half HP. There's the gold card. Ignite goes down. Flash auto attack. So pretty standard. I guess Yorick kind of thought that he was going to be able to do a little bit more damage than that and take him down. Both ignites. Well, actually, no. It looks like Yorick did not use his ignite. So if Yorick had used his ignite, that would have been a kill for a kill. So interesting to see why he chose not to use that ignite. Guess he thought that he wasn't going to kill him or that he was going to live, or who really knows. But kind of unfortunate to see Inverted Composer not using his ignite to kind of seal the deal on that Twisted Fate. As we can see, Twisted Fate is now level 6, something you really do have to pay attention to, kind of like a Karthus in mid lane. Because Twisted Fate is now going to have so much map presence, being able to use that ultimate to jump wherever he really pleases, get some really good ganks on the other lanes. But as we can see, this Olaf had quite the lead in CS because of that initial kill on Westrice. But now Westrice is sitting at 35 to Olaf's 40, so he is starting to come back and in that CS and kind of make his presence known and kind of keep in the game. As we can see, bottom, a lot of action going down here, and he does get the kill. Man, I'm seeing things starting to go on, and then I just miss it. So they were under turret. Getting that nice little poke onto Blitzcrank. Oh, and there's the pull with no minions. 2 tower shots. And the Corki takes him out. Now here's Soraka. Running away. Sees that Blitzcrank. Thinks that she can take him out. One more banana. Banana of death. Banana of death! And look at that Shen ult to save Soraka. Brilliantly done, but he is not going to get the taunt. But there goes the ignite. Is that going to be enough? It is going to be enough. So brilliant play on Westrice's part, but oh no, in comes SaintVicious, and TF is going to be porting down to try to help out his team. Nope, I don't know where TF pointed. Oh, TF ported up here to go and fight the Yorick. So Yorick's ultimate is going on him. He's trying to run up to pick off this TF. So much action happening all at the damn same time. What the hell to do? Oh, and Cho'Gath jump feasts. Oh my god, the action is just nuts. God, you paid for your entire seat, but you'll only need the edge. Jeez, so it looks like SaintVicious just hit level 6. Well, no, he didn't just hit level 6. I guess his feast just came up. And then he just got to flash feast Soraka. And took her out, so great play on his part. You know, a lot of big plays going on here. 4-3. Almost even in that money department. Everybody's still just kind of now resuming their normal gameplay after all that intense action. There is now the blue onto TF. And it's interesting, I've never actually seen a Yorick in the mid lane. So An interesting little change. Yorick, obviously one of those champions that just has an insane amount of sustain. He can stay in lane for so long, and as you can see, he did buy this Chalice of Harmony, so he is not going to be running out of mana anytime soon. I kind of see that every now and again with Yorick players, that sometimes they go for the Chalice of Harmony for the mana regen, or sometimes they'll go for that that quick Mana Immune. Is it Mana Immune or Mana Immune? I have absolutely no freaking idea, but I've heard it both ways, so I think you all know what I'm talking about, the Mana Immune. So it looks like he is going more for the Chalice of Harmony just to get that free magic resist to lane against his TF. It looks like there's going to be a gank up top onto Westrice. Great taunt from Westrice. There we go, dodging everything, making it look easy. So did narrowly avoid, well, not even narrowly, he did avoid that gank. And there we go, we got the gank in mid lane from Nocturne. Ultimate has been popped by Yorick, and boom. So TF's ultimate wasn't even up, so it wasn't just a pop in. TF had come back to lane, and then Nocturne popped his ultimate. So as you guys can see, they have an all-global team, pretty much. TF being able to use his ultimate to port to where he wants. Westrice has that global Shen ultimate to come into fights. Nocturne has his, well, I call it a global ultimate, but a very long-range ultimate to get back into fights. Ezreal can shoot out his ultimate to do damage in fights, and Soraka's ultimate is a global AoE heal. So, you know, big AoE team here. It's going to be interesting to see how Purple Team is going to deal with it. And I don't know how Westrice plays Shen. Oh, and there's the taunt, there's the TF ult, but it is Olaf, so he can't be CC'd. And it looks like he's just going to escape from this one. Oh no, he is going to dive in there. Just barely, and he is going to die. Oh, jeez, TF, you just got so cocky. Olaf didn't even need to burn his ignite. He just took TF out just because of that tower. I don't know why he got so cocky with that. But I guess he really assumed that he could take that kill, but really not good. Olaf now getting that kill on TF, and TF losing that killing spree. That's gonna really hurt. See, look at the items that Olaf's coming back with. Chain Vest and a Giant's Belt now with that GP10 item. So he's going to be a force to be reckoned with later on in this game. So really not the guy that you want to give a killing spree bonus to. SaintVicious is going to get caught out in the jungle by this Nocturne, but really not favoring his chances against SaintVicious because Yorick was making his way up from the mid lane. So not really a whole lot of action going on right now. Let's just check out bottom lane. Blitzcrank looks like he's going back. Let's just see what the farm looks like. Well, actually, you know what? We'll not do that yet because SaintVicious is coming up for a gank here, but no, nothing's going to happen. They made their presence pretty well known during that. Blitzcrank did not manage to get a grab. Here comes Yorick. Nope, once again, not going to do anything. A whole lot of possibilities here, but no one's actually pulling the trigger in and really doing something. There we go, Nocturne coming in, going to land the Fear. TF is going to come in. Is this going to be another... Oh, there we go, another kill onto that Yorick. So Yorick is having a big struggle here. 0-4 against a 4-1 TF. So really not something you want to see this early into the game. And TF is just not the person that you want to have fed because he does have so much presence in the game. Being able to pop that ultimate and go wherever he really wants. You do not want a fed person just popping up in your lane whenever he really pleases. So bot lane just pushed up to this turret. Looks like they've been at their turret for the majority of this game. Just do want to check out the CS here for a second. Oh, look at this. Here comes TF. Looks like Ezreal's just going to kind of solo Corki. Nope. Oh, there we go. There's the ignite, and there's the kill. So they have to run away because, as you can see, Big Bad Cho'Gath running in. Oh, look at that. Look at the damage on that Blitzcrank. Man, just melted him. I don't think he really expected to get hit by all those skill shots right at the same time. That Ezreal and the TF just absolutely nailing him. Looks like they're just going to kind of keep poking down. He might be able to feast. Nope, not going to be enough. And now SaintVicious has put himself in a very rocky position. Has to flash out. Here comes Shen. If Shen can land this taunt. Oh, but he gets knocked up by the Q. And just barely. Oh, 50 HP. How pissed off is Ezreal right now? I would have kicked over my damn computer. So while that was all going on, blue team did go and just duo the dragon. TF's going to come up. I haven't even been able to talk about the CS because of all the damn action that's been going on in this game, but it looks like I'm not really going to... Maybe this is my chance. Maybe now we can finally kind of look down and see what's going on. But Blitzcrank is making his way up here. He does see that TF is taking the blue buff, and TF is just going to back off, it looks like. But no, now he has his support from his team, but the longer this goes on, the more risky it becomes. As you can see, Westrice getting caught. And the blue buff does go on to Westrice, so not the ideal target. Now they have to really run. This is not looking good, but look at all that damage coming up from those TF cards. And there goes Shen trying to pick up that kill on Corki, but Corki gets away with 40 HP. Oh my god. And look at that, 40 HP. Oh my god, and there we go. There's the kill. Thank god at least one of these people got cleaned up. I was going to lose my mind if that was like the fourth person in a row to get away with under 50 HP. Oh jeez, this has just been absolutely insane. Two pretty epic teams going at each other right now, but while all this has been going on, Olaf has just been able to sit up here and free farm to his heart's content. Already took up that top turret. And you can see he's at 125 CS. He's worlds above Shen, 40 CS. And Shen's sitting at 84, and now I don't know what Nocturne's thinking he can do here. It is not a good idea to solo an Olaf right now. Look at this. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? And here comes TF. You're gonna need more than just that to take off this this Olaf. And you've hit him just when his ultimate was still on. So really unfortunate, but man, I don't know what that Nocturne was thinking. Thinking that he could solo that Olaf, but okay, maybe he thought that Shen was going to get there a bit closer, but look at that. Oh, Yorick! Oh my god, 30 HP! This is so damn insane! Look at that, Ezreal even barely getting out. That Serakiel barely kept him alive. TF is really hoping for these wild cards to hit, and he doesn't hit him for 50 HP! Oh my god! This is absolutely nuts. I would not be able to play this game. This would piss me off. It would hurl me into a dimension of pissed off that I've never been in before in my life. Everybody getting away with slivers of HP. Oh, I'd hate it. I'd hate it. Oh my god, that's what, like the 6th escape getting away with like under 50 HP? That's insanity. Oh man, I'm losing my mind here. But now we can maybe finally look at this CS. We'll just kind of follow TF as he does his little pathing in mid. 102 for Westrice on Shen, 131 for the Olaf, and he did get that kill on Nocturne. So Olaf is doing very well this game, pushing up his lane, playing it almost like Hotshot GG and just AFK farming. TF 522, 94 CS to York 70 and 05. So really, TF is just dominating York in this mid lane. Nocturne 103 to Cho'Gath 103, so very even, but 3 kills, and now it looks like he's going in for another one. This gigantic Cho'Gath jumping in if he has his Fisa, which he does. But that nice flash by TF, and it looks like he is actually going to escape this one, which surprises the hell out of me, but way to go. Looking down, Corki at 110 to Ezreal's 122, so pretty darn even there. Can't complain about that. Pretty even in kills and deaths as well. But here they come into Westrice, interrupting that taunt. Olaf and 2 tanky people being able to tank this turret. There goes the feast, and it should be a kill onto Westrice. There we go. And Ezreal's going to want to back off this one, because even though SaintVicious is low, oh, and he misses with his ultimate. But there he goes. Double gank here, and shut down, and down goes this Yorick as well. Ezreal surviving. And now Olaf is on the run, but Yorick is being able to slow them down. Here comes Corki for the backup, trying to punish this enemy team. Oh, I missed the grab, but it looks like they're going to escape with no casualties on... Oh, sorry, no, Shen was the first casualty for the blue team, but... Purple team could have gone down a lot worse than that, only losing 2 people. And so could blue team, in all honesty, after Corki had come in with that armor shred. Could have been a whole lot worse, but overall, not actually a very exciting fight, but good play, good play. So Yorick going down once again. He is not worth much money at all, so it'll be kind of surprising to see if blue team ever really again goes balls deep to kind of get that Yorick kill, because he's really not worth any money at all right now. I'd say probably like 100 gold for getting that kill. You really don't want to put yourself at risk for only 100 gold. If it's even 100 gold. God, I wouldn't even know. 0-6. He hasn't gotten a kill yet. You really want Yorick to kind of get a kill here inadvertently, so that way he's worth money again, and then start farming up on him. Because he is quite squishy right now. All he really has is Axe Drinker and his Null Magic Mantle. He does have a little bit of magic resist from the Chalice of Harmony, but as you can see, he's got 51 armor. 51 armor. And only 1,300 health. You know, so people like Nocturne and Ezreal are just going to absolutely wreck through him. As you can see, look at that damage that he already did. Just a little bit of time with Nocturne hitting on him. He's almost at half HP because he has 0 armor. So, yeah, he's just... Yorick is not having a very good time. Westrice is in the enemy jungle trying to pick off this golem, but he realized it looks like he got spotted, which I believe he did by... nope, that's their ward, actually, so... Don't know, maybe just good game intuition that he knew just to kind of get out of that situation. But once again, as all this action is going down here with SaintVicious picking that up and Shen being downtown, your Olaf has just been able to kind of rummage through his top lane. Kind of having a good time, up to 163 CS. 301, like he's doing very well. Chain Vest and a Warmogs with his Mercury Treads. 123 armor, 91 magic resist, 3,200 HP. Like he is very tanky. Very hard to deal with him right now. But as we can see, purple team is picking up this dragon, doing quite a bit of damage to it. No, SaintVicious didn't save his feast, but there comes the Ezreal, did not pick it up. So purple team did get that dragon, but let's see if blue team can make anything out of this. Ezreal poking down onto this Yorick. TF stunning him. Yorick's going to go down. They do have TF's ultimate running, and TF does port up there, I believe. And they are going to take down Corki. They are going to take down SaintVicious as well. They did take out Blitzcrank, and now they're just working on that Olaf for the ace. 5 members still alive. And they do take him out. And that's the perfect ace right there. 5 for 0. Everybody on the blue team still alive, and actually fairly healthy. It's only really Shen that's below half HP. I believe even Ezreal was above half HP. So very interesting to see. I guess there was just bad focus on the purple team to kind of pick off somebody like TF or Ezreal. And that's what we can see with that ace with 5 members of blue team still up. They're going to go immediately for this Baron and try to pick it up. 21 minutes into the game. Still an early Baron. Not the earliest I've seen, but... Baron's going to be doing quite a bit of damage to them. So you know what, if they don't pick this up very fast, 4 members of the team, everybody's now up on purple team, and they are starting to make their way up, but they're not making their way to Baron. They have no vision of this. They have no idea what's going on, and blue team has slain Baron Nashor. So very good advantage for blue team. Purple team is slowly but surely really falling behind here. Blue team is snowballing with all this... with this gold lead, 34,000 to 29,000, it's almost a 5k gold lead. And it is going to become more if it continues the way that it is. Yorick sitting at 0-7, didn't get a kill. Don't even know what he's doing here. Oh, there we go. I guess he was maybe typing to typing to his team or something like that. Don't think he DC'd. He did come back quite quickly. But SaintVicious just going to continue on in his jungle, giving that red buff off to Ezreal, not putting it onto Nocturne. Probably a smarter decision to have it on that Ezreal, that ranged AD champion, being able to just pod shot people and get that slow and that extra damage off from the red buff onto the majority of the enemy team. Be interesting to see now what blue team does with this Baron buff. Are they going to push up middle? They are kind of doing that Hotshot GG renowned strategy of having Shen up top farming, while they're pushing another lane. And while they're pushing up the other lane, Shen can always ultimate right in the moment that a fight breaks out. So it's very hard to deal with that strategy. Ezreal just tossing out his ultimate to get a little bit more damage on the enemy team so they can come in and take out this turret. They really want that turret down, and then I'm assuming they're going to want to get into a fight because Corki is sitting at under half HP. Olaf has really made himself vulnerable here. Finally popping his ultimate, they take down that turret. Wouldn't be surprised to see, yep, there you go, flash in, take down that Yorick. Oh, what a grab by Blitzcrank. The Shen ultimate onto Nocturne, and there we go. And you know what, TF actually ported up to, no, it looks like he was in here, and no, he didn't port, actually just caught him out. TF just ported to try to get that kill onto SaintVicious or Blitzcrank. But that'll be enough, taking down that Yorick and that Corki. Corki being a big source of damage right now for the purple team. They're going to be able to come in here, and I would not be surprised to see them get an inhibitor. With all that damage they're putting down, look at that, just chunking down that turret. They're going to take this inhibitor and then probably go home. There's only 3 members of the purple team still left alive. Olaf being the only real damage dealer there. I would not want to... Oh, geez, and yep, there it goes. I don't know why they were really trying to contest that. Blitzcrank down as well, so they just lost another 2 members. So it's mistakes like that. You should have just let the inhibitor go down and try to regain your composure. And look at that damage onto Yorick. Oh, geez, he's just so squishy right now. So as you can see, it really wasn't good on purple team having the 3 members up here trying to really contest to try to keep that inhibitor alive. I understand how important an inhibitor is, but sometimes you just want to let that inhibitor go so that way you can kind of regroup and try to go for the next fight. Soraka having a burner heal there. Blue team is staying in here quite a long time. I really don't like how the Ezreal is still here. He is a very hard champion to grab, but you know what? If Blitzcrank can let a pull on him, he's a very dead Ezreal. And there's Nocturne coming in, so Blitzcrank's going to back off. But no, here comes Blitzcrank. There's the exhaust onto Ezreal. The pull onto Nocturne, making sure that he doesn't get knocked up with that spell shield. Blitzcrank is probably going to go down here. Yep, there he goes. Done by Soraka with that silence. So really just kind of poor play, I've got to be honest. Purple team doesn't really seem to be communicating all that well. There comes the TF. Going to stun in that Corki. SaintVicious is still going down. TF just got obliterated. That's what you need to do on a TF. You just need to collapse on him when he jumps into your team like that. Nice teleport. No, sorry, nice flash, but it does get picked off by that Ezreal's long range. Olaf's sitting here trying to tank 3 of these guys, but it is not going to be enough. There goes the ultimate, and barely 140 HP, but Nocturne's going to be able to catch up to him. Here goes the Fear. He doesn't have it left. Yep, there you go, but... Oh, and look at that, 60 HP, but nope, there we go. And Soraka picking up another kill with that silence. He's just, look at that, Soraka 4-1-13. Soraka's, man, quite the carry this game. Doing very well. Kind of sucks to see her get the kills, but, you know, a kill on a support is actually a great thing to have when you are playing the support. The items that you can get from it are, it's very, very good. And look at that Blitzcrank just getting chunked down by this blue team. Once again... they're going in, purple team is going in with not having everybody up, but just blew up Nocturne. So there's a shutdown killing spree bonus over to SaintVicious on Cho'Gath. Would not be surprised to see them pick up Ezreal, but oh, there's the Shen ultimate. Is it going to be enough? Not going to be enough. They shouldn't stay. Yep, there goes Westrice. Is he going to? No, he's not going to get that one. Oh my god, under 50 HP again. I should call this the under 50 HP game. There has just been so many times where people have literally gotten away by the skin of their teeth. A sliver of a bar. And now Blitzcrank has gotten really ballsy, which might very well get him killed. Luckily for that speed buff. Oh, thank god for that speed buff, or else if he got that gold card from TF, he would have been toast. TF is doing so much damage. At 939 with 181 CS, he's got the Lich Bane, he's got his Rabadon's Death Cap. Would not be surprising to see him turn that Cage's Lucky Pick into a Deathfire Grasp. But it's kind of mistakes like that where their blue team is giving them a couple kills because they're staying in a little bit too late, being a little bit cocky. And the more kills you give purple team, the better the chances are of them kind of coming back a little bit into this game. So you can see the damage onto somebody tanky like Cho'Gath, just chunking him down. There comes the Nocturne ult, there comes the TF teleport, and look at that damage going down. Nocturne just taking down SaintVicious. Oh, and just blew up Yorick. So Yorick is just so squishy right now. I commented on his items probably about 7 minutes ago as to what he had, and he really hasn't gotten anything else. He's got a regrowth pendant, and he's got a ruby crystal. And he just bought a giant spell. Like, he really has not gotten any other items to really help himself out. 110.5, only 104 CS. Like, he's just not sitting very pretty at all. Looking at the money though, Soraka sitting here with almost 3,000 gold. Very, very weird to see that on a support, having that much gold. It'll be interesting to see what she comes back with. Oh, look at that, going for that Abyssal Scepter. And just bought that outright. So very interesting build, a little bit more Battle Mage Soraka. But maybe not a bad choice, getting that extra little bit of damage, that extra little bit of lower magic resist for the enemy team. because that's going to make TF that much more powerful when he's throwing those wild cards in there. SaintVicious is catching out that TF, but too many members of the enemy team, and purple team was just not ready for that one. Would have been a really nice engage to kind of feast on TF and take him down before the fight really ensued, but the purple team was not ready for that engage. So as you can see, Westrice has popped himself over here, starting up the Baron. The purple team knows that this is going on, so there goes the ward, but Soraka does have that Oracle, so is going to pick it off. And this is where that ward dance comes in, which you always hate doing, but Blitzcrank is actually out of wards, and look at that, they stole it! Oh my goodness, they stole it! SaintVicious getting in there with that smite, stealing Baron. This could be the turning point of this game. Going for Westrice, which is a very weird target. Ezreal's doing work up here. Olaf is not going to be able to take on this Ezreal with Soraka healing him, and look at that, there's the double kill for Ezreal. If they can stay on him, SaintVicious is now dead. They're not going to be able to do this. Corki doing work, taking out that Ezreal. They need to take out this Nocturne, but they are not going to be able to. So really unfortunate. There's the ace. So 5 for 2 in that fight. They did manage to steal Baron, which gave them a little bit of gold, but look at that, TF just poured it into their base. He's going to try to end this game. I would not be surprised to see the game end right here. I have been surprised by things before, though, but Yorick is going to be up in 7 seconds. Don't really know if TF has the damage to take down the turrets and the Nexus in that amount of time. But he's going to try, it looks like, but nope. There comes Yorick. He's going to be able to defend against TF, especially with that low HP. But as we can see, Nocturne and Soraka just kind of pushing up taunt lane. Not going to be able to take out this turret. I don't know what Nocturne's doing here. Why are you taking the turret for so long? People are going to be up. What are you doing? You're going to be at such low HP while everybody else comes up. Really not that smart. TF did take out on that turret, but there's the ignite onto TF. See, that was the only problem with TF being down there solo for so long with such low HP. I don't know why he stayed to take out that turret. He did get that turret, so turret for a kill, not the worst trade in the world. I would certainly trade that. But really just not the best idea. He did get killed. So once again, just helping purple team out a little bit. And this Blitzcrank is probably going to get... Oh, fail flash by the Blitzcrank, and here he goes. Yeah, there you go. And look at that. Soraka is dominating. Look at her go. 7-1-18 for this Soraka. Just doing work on the enemy team. Oh, man. AP Soraka just doing work. So a lot of people don't kind of see that having a little bit of AP on Soraka and having that Abyssal Scepter, when you're casting those Starfalls on the enemy team, you start doing a hell of a lot of damage. So it's really just that item that you really need, and you'll start doing a lot of damage. You'll help out your TF. They do see this Yorick up here, and he was getting pinged. There goes TF's ultimate. He's just teleporting straight to blue so that way he can pick it up. I do like the use of that. Like, as you guys can see, it's only a 72 second cooldown. So really not that long of a cooldown on TF's ultimate, and it gets him right to blue buff very quickly. By the time a fight goes on, great spell shield by Nocturne, completely denying that Blitzcrank. He could see him up with that ward, so just denying that Blitzcrank that pull, which would have been an easy death with this this enemy team if you get pulled over that wall. But Nocturne sitting with some interesting items, very tanky. Getting that Frozen Mallet and the Aegis of the Legion, and going with that Warden's Mail. Looks like he's probably going to turn that into a Randuin's Omen very soon. But 205 armor, 102 magic resist, 3,200 health. He's going to be a very hard person to deal with, and he is dealing quite a bit of damage. I'm surprised actually not to see something like an Atma's on him yet. He's just really relying on that tankiness to be able to do damage constantly throughout a very long fight. TF just doing a hell of a lot of damage. He's got his Void Staff now. He's just going to be absolutely desolate. Look at that amount of damage. Just chunked Corki down. He does not want to get hit by many of those. You get hit by 2 of those and you're sitting at half health before the fight even starts. So, very scary TF right now. Look at that. There's a little bit of an engage going on down here. But it is only 3 of them. They're going to need TF to come down here. TF did destroy that top turret, but Ezreal and him are not coming down yet. TF hasn't ported down. His ultimate is running, but he is not ported down. It looks like blue team, he thinks, is just going to be able to handle it, and they do. And look at that. Soraka, support Soraka is godlike, doing work on this enemy team, and it looks like blue team is just going to take down this Nexus. It's going to be GG for Westrice and his team. Sorry, SaintVicious, but you didn't take it this game. You played well, but not enough to take care of Westrice and his blue team. GG, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that pro game commentary. Great game. So many escapes with under 50 HP. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.